Hey. Oops. Oh. Okay. Hey y'all. How's it going? Hey guys. How are you? I have been busy trying to make some order. My office is like a complete mess. Just one second. Hi, lovely. How are you? Hey, that girl T. How are you? I was about to say, let me send this out because normally, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's another update. Well, I guess it is September. It's that time of year. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was fair or not. Hi, lovely. Hey, Coco. Coco, what you got going on? Let me send this out again and do a community post.
Hey, Mom, can I make some popcorn?
Yes. Don't make a lot of popcorn. Please just make enough for you. Okay? Okay. Oh, did you bring me a water? Can you bring me a water, please, dear? Thank you. Coco, you there? Nothing, baby. Okay. You said did Farrah is so funny. Hold on. Okay, one second. Yeah, let me send this notification out because this is weird. Yesterday, and something's weird going on. I was eating something last night and I like bit my lip. I hate when I do that. Oh, got it. Okay, no. All right, I think that's better. I was sitting so low. Yeah, this is weird because normally I would have a like I feel like my notification didn't go out or something strange. But that's Hey, brown-eyed girl. Okay. And anyone who's in here, can you go ahead and like this live, please? Hey, Coco. Hey, Queen V.
Hello, mother.
Okay, thank you, babe. All right, there was no bottled water. What is this?
What?
Okay, hold on a second. I don't know where she got this water from. We got to change the filter in the refrigerator. I want a bottled water. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Okay, baby. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, okay. Thank you, Deanne. I appreciate that. So, hey, everyone, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. So, it seems like the notifications were kind of late going out, but that's cool. I'm glad everyone is here. I'm just trying to put a community post out and see if that does anything. But I know it's like super late because normally I'm on much earlier. Hi, Anisha. How are you? Hi, Nicole Harvey. Hey. Plus, I did drop a video earlier, so I don't know if everyone kind of thought that that would be like my video for today, but okay. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Queen J. What's going on? What's going on with everybody? Okay. Yeah, that's weird, right, Cheryl? Is YouTube trying to suppress me? That would be weird, right? Like, don't do that. I was watching Tasha's live and but I had to go jump in the shower. Farah had map testing today. So for all of you teachers out there, all of you moms, I don't know if any of you guys are in North Carolina. I don't know if today is like the day map testing happens for everyone. But I know it happened for Charlotte Mecklenburg schools. And oh my God, the past 3 weeks has been crazy. So trying to get like what I have to get done, and also helping Farah get through what she has to get done. And then YouTubing, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I know a lot of you guys are in the struggle right now. And the chat, like, it's weird. I feel like my computer's moving really slow. Hold on. Anyway, guys, so you guys see the title. I don't know, had you guys seen there was a live. I don't have it. I would have to grab it. Yeah, it's kind of a kimono, I guess. It's like, I don't know. It's like a scarf thingy. I guess it's a kimono, right? I love it. I got it from Target. Maybe like 2-3 years ago. It's pretty cool. Thank you. It's nice. I have another one, and then seeing the way that they stitched it, because it really is just a scarf. I have, so when Victoria Beckham, like 3-4 years ago, did like a special thing for Target, she did a silk scarf with honeybees on it. Hey, Steph, how are you? I want to sew it like this. So, but yeah, thank you. And it's so comfortable. I just wear it like whenever, whatever, for whatever. Yes, thank you, Black Dolly. I appreciate that. So yeah, everyone, please hit that like button. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I'm just concerned because I feel like my notifications are not going out, and that's not good. But maybe I need to get back on my schedule, and then I'll be a little bit more predictable as to when and where people will find me. So, but in any case, there was a Instagram live on her birthday, and I don't know if you guys caught that, but I was scrolling through the YouTube streets very early this morning, and I stumbled across a video that I had not seen. So I don't know who in here is subscribed to Miss Official A, but she always has, like, if you miss something, you might want to go slide on over there, because sometimes she has stuff like you just won't see anywhere else. Like, and she had the live from when Chrissy went live on Instagram on her birthday, and the conversation was interesting. Has any of you guys seen that? Have any of you guys seen that? So if I can get a little bit of an excerpt, I will. So that is something. Yeah, isn't that weird? Moving in silence. I don't know. I don't know. I'm live. I'm here. I came on. That's why I'm kind of like slow rolling it, because I was just like, and I just put a notification up. So hopefully that will do something. Yeah, Queen. So your mod over there, yes, look, let me tell you, if you miss a live, you might want to go check out her channel, because she definitely brings stuff that you just won't see everywhere. Coco, thank you. Coco, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so she posted a live from Chrissy's birthday. Did you see that, Queen? Coco, you got to go over to, if you guys hadn't seen this, I'm gonna get a little snippet. Hopefully Miss Official A won't mind, but I want to call out and give her the credit, because she nabbed that footage, and I watched the whole thing. So Chrissy is at dinner. You know what? Okay. But I want to talk about a couple other things too. Let me just write my list down so I won't forget. Y'all, did you also catch, I'm not going to go deep into it, but I'm just giving a highlight. I know Tasha talked about that very odd poem that Olivia recited yesterday, which was, it was strange. It was very strange. But I was kind of I was listening to it until I heard her say something about the mouse, and I was like, is this damn April Fool's Day? Like, what the hell's going on? So now another thing really quick. Did you guys catch Jasmine on live for 4 hours yesterday? Did you guys see that? I'm sure whoever watched her for 4 hours isn't in here. Hey, Tasha. Jasmine was live for over 4 hours yesterday. And it went up and down and all around. Second live was 4 hours. The first was, so 5 hours consecutively. Like, what is really going on a school day? And hold on. So what do you guys want to hear first? Okay. Because this is, I got one in my phone, but let me tell you, if in fact, and I know this, I said this yesterday and I was just kind of joking, but many a truth is said in jest. I I don't know if that lady who came through to Jasmine's was from the local theater group or what. I don't know if she was real. Just because someone has an ID, just because someone doesn't look like who, you know, like, we don't know who that lady was. She could live downstairs for all we know. Jasmine could have paid her $75 to come through and pretend she was whoever, whatever, right? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just discussing kind of the video. But it was just very strange that yesterday she's live and hold on. Girl.
He even said he doesn't want me to wait on him. I wasn't gonna wait on nobody. The fuck?
Okay, there's a lot going on in just like a little bit, but she went from talking about Philip telling her not to wait on him, which, guys, do we need a translator here? I'm just going to tell all of you guys, all 61 of you here right now, if a guy ever tells you to not wait on him, what he's trying to very nicely and kindly tell you is that, yeah, I'm not going to be with you when I come through. Like, if I come through, if you ever see me again, yeah, we're not gonna, yeah, don't wait on me. Don't wait on me. Drop what link? Okay, so anyway, mods, I don't know. All my links are in my description box. So if you're looking for anything, it's in there. But oh, I'm sorry, I'm not on StreamYard. If you want to call in, I can do a call-in number, but we're not doing the call-in number just yet. Yeah, basically, Deanna, he's saying move on without him. I mean, don't wait on me means, yeah, we're not going to be together, period. And based on what she says she's been doing, whether it's real or not, I just don't know, you know, like, it's not really worth holding on for. Plus, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you're not going to be missing nothing other than, yes, that is the father of your kids, but I mean, it's okay. But yeah, that happened, and then this happened. Hold on. I hope I didn't go too far.
I'm gonna keep it pushing. Oh, girl, I need to get a booty. My ass eat.
Okay. So she's in her room with the door closed.
I'm 5'8".
I'm assuming no one else is in the house. 4 hours. It was really more like 5 hours because she'd gone live earlier.
I'm itching.
Then she went live again.
I mean, I'm telling you now, you're gonna see it in the vlog. I got a rash the other day, and I don't know what it was from. I feel like it was from. It appeared after I ate them grits. This is my first time trying those grits that come with the artificial butter. And
grits with artificial butter.
I just got Benadryl just yesterday.
Grits take like, I don't know. To me, grits take like 20 minutes to cook or less. You can even put them in the microwave. Is there a reason to use like instant grits with fake butter?
Because he called me again and kind of just told me. I just don't know. I'm talking about that stuff yet because he knows the person, but he is not. I think it might be, you know, he's not ready mentally, obviously, for me to move on. Let's just say that. Like, after what he called and said. And I told him nothing's going to change how I feel about anybody, you know? He's my kid's dad, and this is the person I'm with. And he was like, he literally said, at first, I'm going to be honest, let me tell you this part. He said, Jasmine, you can't be with him. I laughed at him.
So the person she's seeing is someone that he knows. I got to really listen to this whole thing. I got to really go back and listen to this whole thing. But yeah, that's what it sounds like she said.
What is going on in my kitchen?
Okay, here it goes. She's getting ready to go ballistic. Okay.
I hate when my kids say they see stuff and then they don't kill it.
Okay.
She said she saw a bug in here. I don't know what kind of bug, but it's like, why didn't you just kill it? Now I'm scared. Shit, I'm scared to come in here. And it's probably because y'all just dropping shit on the floor and leaving it. Like,
it's like at a certain point, all you could hear was her screaming at the kids and cussing them out.
Michael, what's going on? You want to tell her?
I'm gonna have to find it, guys.
All right, mine's on the outside. And I will change it. If it's on the, if it's those colors down here. And make sure.
Okay.
Who is this? Y'all gotta keep this closed, because the twins will come in here and they will.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna have to find it. She basically got pissed. Hey, D Spot, how are you? How are you? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I think you just shared my. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, so Jasmine was live for 4 hours. She basically was taking her all around the house, all through the house. She was talking about everything from Herbalife to weight loss to people asking her, you know, about her whole skincare thing, about people were asking her for their foundation. I mean, they were, you know, she talked about Chrissy. I mean, there was a lot going on, but I just kind of kept catching it. And I was like, is she still live? It's been 4 hours, 4 hours, off and on 4 hours, and just basically from super pissed to just let me make you guys some food, just up and down, up and down. And if this CPS thing that she's talking about is real, I wouldn't keep that 4-hour live up. I wouldn't. It's not a great look. But you guys, you know, you guys tell me, did anyone see any of it? Did you hear the conversation about her talking about, so the oldest was just like, I guess he tried to rip something up or break something. And they're like, oh my God, I've just never seen baby do this. Like, he's just so strong. I don't know why he would. He's a boy. He's a boy. He's a boy living in a house full of girls. That's one thing. And even though he's not aware of his gender, he is a boy. So boys are different. And he's going to be different from his sister because also he's his own person, right? So I don't know. It was just weird and encouraging. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a conversation with your oldest daughter about your other child. But sometimes I just feel like there's certain conversations that are for the home only or between family. And I felt like a conversation about one of your children with the eldest child about his own personal characteristics. And it wasn't anything bad. That's not what I'm saying. I just felt like it was just a conversation between a mother and her eldest daughter about the baby, you know, about one of the babies, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, girl, is anything private? That's my point. Is anything for just you guys? Or is everything just up for grabs, up for sale, up for content? Like, is it worth it? Because, girl, we don't see you moving it anywhere. Yeah, it was really, I don't know. And she just hopefully she knows how to control herself, you know. I mean, because I would hate for her to say or do something on one of these live streams and have some real regrets, because I'm sure there are people out here who I don't have that much phone space to waste to record a 4-hour live at all ever. The only way that I would do it is if something like that day that Olivia decided to drop all the Mamiana gang tea and, you know, the whole Tic Tacs and, you know, club behavior and all of the shenanigans. That whole thing was just, and yeah, the melatonin and all of those things. Yeah, that was worth the phone space. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's very weird, but I don't see you making that much money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was going to put it all up for sale, let me tell you, it would be because I'm making some money and maybe I just don't care. But when you've got CPS coming to your door and there are allegations of you, you know, I don't even know what the allegations were. She barely shared them with us. But the funny thing was, and I didn't listen for that detail. I missed it. But I just posted, I was sitting in here, we were folding clothes yesterday, and that's when Chrissy went live. And so what you were seeing in that video that I posted today, I was sitting in here, I was getting ready to, I was editing a video, and Chrissy went live, and I put my camera on and I just had it playing and it was recording. Me and Farrah were talking. That was when my husband came in and Chrissy said something and she goes, "Excuse my French, you know, something my motherfucking da 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 da." And Farrah goes, "That's not French." And I was just like, okay, this is, but I, you know, normally I don't like her commenting on anything like that. And typically she's not in here. "Hey, Erica, how are you? Thank you for coming." Normally she's not around. And then Chrissy's typically not always going off like that, but 9 times out of 10, she's always doing something else. So this was one of those nights that she wanted to, you know, we were folding her clothes. And anyway, someone pointed out and said, which I thought was interesting because she is, you know, Chrissy has a knack for telling the same story over and over and over again and really sticking to the details. And if you know anything about lying, typically when you are telling the truth, there's going to be 10 different versions of the truth. Most people don't always tell a story the exact same way every single time. It's almost impossible unless you're making it up. So research it. But when you look at the details of the pod video or the pod stuff that's happened recently, that'll all kind of click together because she's telling the story she's giving very specific details and she's giving them over and over and over again. Our brains typically will remember more and more and more the more you try to remember and the more you kind of relive something that happened. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, I remember, I forgot this, or I forgot. I mean, am I speaking the truth here? So anyway, Chrissy is, you know, telling that story over and over and over again. But she's talking about CPS and she mentioned something about, yeah, I don't know who it is, but I have a good idea. And immediately gave the person a gender, said she. Now, how do you know it's a she? How do you not know it's not a he? How do you know who it is? Like, you didn't know who it could be at that time in the morning. Now, that's what someone said in my comments. I have to go back and listen to myself. My foundation's looking weird. But I don't know. Did you guys hear that? Or I need to see who that was who said that in my comments. If you are in here and you just commented on that video, make yourself known. But give me a second, guys. I feel like my foundation's looking weird. I have on Fenty today. Do I have on? Yeah, I have on Fenty with like Sephora underneath. I used like a Sephora stick. And I just feel like it was just looking a little weird. Okay. Maybe it just needed to be smudged a little bit. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, she said she. Is the she you? I don't know. I just find it absolutely weird that two friends are always having like parallel lives. And the funny thing is, I was thinking the other day, and I did kind of take some notes where I was just kind of like, why does this keep, am I seeing a pattern? Okay. The whole CPS thing. And now it's happening in tandem. This past week, like weird makeup. Now Chrissy goes over the top with a full beat. Chrissy's got a knack for makeup. Chrissy does a nice beat. I mean, I know some people don't really care for her makeup style, but as someone who's not a full beater and someone who doesn't have like, you know, I do okay, right? But she does do a beautiful job with her eyeshadow. But strange, weird makeup, and the eyes, okay. Jasmine the other day, what was going on with that eyeliner? What was going on with that eyeliner? The weird, I just walked out of like some hieroglyphics type eyeliner. It was strange, right? The homeschool. Jasmine is extremely angry. Now, Chrissy says that she's been busy, but she said school was starting this week. So I don't know. I'm sure you've just been busy as being a mom of 9 kids. That's what I'm assuming. But we'll see about this homeschooling thing. Both extremely overwhelmed. Chrissy, I think there's more to this story. Going back to the beginning, I'm going to pull up that video on that I watched this morning with her and Bay. I think she asked, someone said, is this Bay or is this Boo? And he didn't really have an answer. But this is what I know. He basically said he was from Florida. Because he mentioned something about 99 Jams. Now, any of you from Florida, Fort Lauderdale, was it Fort Lauderdale area? Fort Lauderdale area, I think it was. Let me know. But she kept saying something like no face, no case. So she was just like, I guess her thing is if you can't see him, you can't track him, you can't find him. Life is TTV. Do you know 99 Jams? Is that like a popular radio station? She said, oh, you want to be black so bad. I don't know what he is. Is he, I don't know. I'm going based on what I heard. And then of course, in the back of my mind, I've got that guy, with the dreads in the back of my mind. She likes playing games. Okay. She likes playing games. South Florida radio. Okay. With Trick and Trina. Okay. So he mentioned 99 Jams. Okay. Yeah, there's no problem. Yeah, I mean, honestly, any woman can find a man. Now, is he going to be a keeper or is he going to be like a sleeper? Is he going to be like a sneaker? So you sneak, like you sneak around, he's sneaking you around. Is he just like an ATM? And I don't, it could be money, it could be at the moment, whatever. Or is he a keeper? Is he someone like, is he husband material, right? So yeah, both of those girls can get a man. I definitely, I don't doubt that for a minute. These two have a knack for, like, you're mad, they get on here and they both cuss out subscribers like crazy. Okay. They are like, F you, MF this, MF that, F you, just mad and nasty. Like at the end of the day, you've got people who are watching and maybe you don't want them to watch, but you know what? If people are interested, invested in watching for whatever reason that might be, you have no control over that. but you do have a lot of control over yourself and what you put out. And as long as, hey, repping for BK New York, but as long as you decide that you're going to put out like the, probably like the top 5 worst things that happened to you. Now, you know, and saying that, let me also say this. She did say the other day, which I thought was interesting because the video I put out today didn't have everything. Earlier in the video, when she first came on, she was getting her likes up. She mentioned something about,
I'm not sure.
That was ALEXA, sorry. She mentioned something about, someone said to her, look, if you stick with your cook with me's and whatever, you know, that's a lot safer content kind of thing. I don't know if you guys watched the whole thing, and she said something like, well, if all I did was put out videos about me washing clothes and cooking, and pretend, that wouldn't necessarily make me like a happy person over here, or that, I'm paraphrasing, but, and I thought that that was definitely a very profound statement. I mean, as women, that is a lot of what we do get lumped into. And, you know, that is a lot of what some people do want to see from her. However, because that's how she started her channel, right? As mom stuff and, you know, kind of like, yeah, mom stuff. And what? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she was being shady when that person's, I don't know who was being shady, if it was the person who said it or if she was being shady when she said it back. But I think it's very fair that we are complex people and we do have a right to show, like, we do have personal lives, right? Now, the fact that she shows hers, that's up to her. But the fact that she gets scrutinized for it, you have a large audience, and there's things called the reaction community, of which I'm part of. And that's just kind of the wages of participating. You know, we all get it. Like, if you have a YouTube channel, at a certain point, you're going to get people who may discuss your channel, who may troll you, who may do lots of things. So it's just, that's what it is, right? So she basically kind of, you know, set the record straight that, yeah, like, that's not all you're going to see from me. And I do have 3 channels, and, you know, maybe that's, and so you don't have to be subscribed to all of them, but, you know, it was interesting that she said that. I was kind of like, okay, Chrissy, 30 popping. Okay. But then goes right back into, there's nothing wrong with sharing your personal life and what you like sexually and all of those things. But I guess it's just in the way that you do it, but also just in the fact that, you know, if you're putting it out here, it's out here. Like, you can't get mad at people for talking about it. And you shouldn't, you know, I don't want to say shouldn't, but, and also I guess I shouldn't say you can't. Be mad at yourself. If there's something you don't want discussed and don't want talked about, you don't need to put it out, period. And if it's out there and people are talking about it and you don't want it talked about further, stop. But what I find with Chrissy is that the things that she likes to hone in on, keep in mind, there's something over here to the side that she's trying to distract you from, right? So I'm bringing you back to that video that I watched, because on Miss Official A, she has it posted, and I was just like, you can hear this guy talking, and it was pretty interesting. Gosh, and I think I left my notes in the bedroom. Because I heard him say a couple of things. I mean, I heard the thing about Fort Lauderdale, 99 Jams. Oh God. Proud mom of 12, you know, and she looks so young. I look at Proud Mom of 12 and I'm just like, gosh, girl, how old are you? I know she has a 16-year-old, but I think she has one that's probably somewhere around 20, but she still looks really, really young. But the thing I like about Proud Mom of 12, and I think I say this probably at least once or twice a week, she is so happy with those children. She loves being a mom. In every single video, she has got her hands in all the kids' hair, braiding, combing. I mean, there's probably not one video that goes by that she's not braiding and combing someone's hair. Period. That's it. And talking about cooking. This last video, she's trying to take the kids out of town on vacation. You know, I don't know. I like her. I like her a lot. Yeah, she could be in her late 30s. I'd be shocked if she was in her 40s. I would still believe it. Because of the scope and size of her family. But if she had kids at 16, 17, 18 years old, yeah, she could be 40, but she's, you know, she's definitely looks beautiful. She just, you know, there's something about her I like. Plus, I think she's a North Carolina girl. I'm almost sure of it. Because she's mentioned Bojangles, Roses, and Food Lion one too many times. And if you live in North Carolina, that's it, pretty much. She keeps busy with the kids. I don't, yeah. She's getting ready to have that other one. Yes, yes. And Roses, I don't even know. That's like in places like Concord, Kannapolis, Monroe, you know, like the outskirts of town, outskirts of Charlotte. So I have a feeling she's up like Concord, Kannapolis, Salisbury. I could be wrong. But she sounds like a Carolina girl, and I like her. I really like her. So One on Freedom. Yes. There was a vlog that she did recently. One of the boys was having a birthday and she was looking for some kind of PlayStation item and she was going to the Best Buys, and I felt like she was down at the lake, down at Lake Wiley. So she was over at the one at I always want to say Ardsley Town, but it's not Ardsley Town. It's down by the lake, down by Lake Wiley. Anyway, I'm off topic. So back to the parallels of Chrissy and Jasmine. One weird thing that I found, okay, so these whole promo things, like they've really picked up. I know people are trying to make money and I get it. Did you guys find it weird? Hey, Courtney Fixing Mommy. Hey, everyone who's just come in. Did you find it weird when Jasmine started showing you guys how she tracks her promos? She had like a notebook, and then she said, I'm writing them down, but now I'm actually just printing them out because so I know what people want and this, that, and the other thing. It was weird. It made me think like, girl, was there a problem with you in some promos recently? Like, why are you showing us your record keeping? It was weird. And I'm still curious, which I don't know if Chrissy's even going to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I'm going to put it out there because I got the 10-foot pole today. Chrissy, did you ever settle up with the pastor? I'm just curious. I mean, pastor is no friend of mine, but I'm wondering, did you send that lady her money? Did you like do a promo on the cooking channel? Have you paid that lady? I'm just curious. I know we all got really sick of it and all of that, but I just want to know, like, did that lady ever get her $150? Yeah, probably not. I just, and with all these promos that you're doing, I feel like I would get madder and madder every day. I don't know. Oh, CPR nurse, are you in Charlotte? You guys ask her on a live one day. I'm not, I'm asking her like, y'all, all I'm going to say is coldest water, and I'm going to leave that right there. Both leave kids alone. I wonder who had the idea first. Who's been leaving kids home alone the longest? And that was that, yeah, probably, yeah, Chrissy's kids are older, so I would assume Maybe they'll like, oh, okay, you do that? Okay. Okay. Like, don't be gone longer than 20 minutes. Okay. We all have peeped the wig thing, the clothes thing, the style thing. It's just, it's really, it's weird. I've got several others. Did you guys notice? I don't know if you guys saw this or not, and I'm not, look, I've seen clothes all over Chrissy's house, and she's got to have a ton of clothes. There's got to be a ton of clothes in the house. But did you guys notice the kids mukbang the other day? If you look, you know, she did a couple of wide shots at everyone at the table, and you couldn't help but notice, like in, I guess it's the maybe it's the family room, the room where the whole shut the fuck up thing happened, and with the fireplace, that whole thing, where it seemed like there was like a ton of clothes. Like, did anyone else see that? It was like, I don't know if it was a mountain of clothes or just stacks of clothes, and it could have been laundry day. So I'm not putting any extra sauce to it. I'm just saying I noticed a lot of clothes. So maybe it was because, I mean, yesterday, like I said, yesterday here, it was clothes folding time. And when I went live, I had just been in the middle of folding clothes. So there were some stacks of clothes because Farrah's room is not far from where I'm sitting right now. And there were some clothes on my floor as she was taking them, you know, back and forth. You can see in the video today how she was, you know, getting up and leaving periodically. She was taking stuff back, you know, to her room. But I don't know. But we always know that Jasmine's got clothes everywhere, all over the place. She never stops talking about laundry. She does laundry. She doesn't know what's clean. She doesn't know what's dirty. She doesn't, you know, it's like, okay. And that's all. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stop off with it because I've got a lot of others, but what I'm gonna just say is the bathroom confessionals. I've never seen two people both locked up in their bathrooms as much as these two. Even Olivia. Olivia used to bathroom confessional. I don't know that she really does it much anymore because her whole setup changed, right? So those are just some parallels. If you know, send me some if you notice some more. But that's just what those are just some observations that, you know, I was just kind of like, these what, this is strange. Okay. But yeah, so let me pull this video up. But yeah, she started saying this no face, no case thing. So I don't know. The one thing that I noticed about Chrissy, which I'm sure this is not going to be any surprise to any of you guys, I feel like she is a ball buster. Okay. And in New Jersey, a ball buster is like someone like balls, okay, like she grabs a man by the nuts, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, that type, you know. I am not a ball buster. I mean, I can be a ball buster if I want to, but that's not really an endearing quality that men fall in love with or that they seem to like very much. You get, like, you know, that expression, you get more bees with honey than with vinegar, right? And there was an awkward moment. Any of you who saw this, if you've not seen this, you guys, I'm going to share her video. I need for you guys to go watch this and maybe we'll talk about it on Friday. There was a moment, and I'm not saying that there's anything weird going on, so I'm saying that up front, but her assistant, who she introduced to everyone, her and, let's just call him Bay, are talking about, they started talking about astrology, and she's like, are you spiritual? And he was like, oh yeah, very spiritual. She's a Cancer. He's something else. I don't know. Such a girl, weird comment. They were just kind of like, and Chrissy was sitting there like, it's my birthday and y'all are talking. And at any dinner party, who doesn't want crosstalk, right? Girl, your girl wasn't really feeling it very much. I can't say she got mad, but it was like, I want you to talk to me. You need to be talking to me. I was just like, Chrissy, my God, you're having a dinner party. Let the people talk and get to know each other. Ming and her husband were not there yet. So I believe, and obviously the assistant did not, I'm assuming did not bring a date, because then I would assume that the two men would have been talking to each other. But it was Chrissy and this other woman. And it was weird because also, y'all, let me just pull this up, because what was also weird, which I wasn't watching that night, but maybe this was all, maybe I'm just late to the party on this. Watch, this is, of course, people will start calling me and everything. Okay. Let me find the parts. So Miss Official A, if you don't know her channel, go check her out. She is your source for like lives that like, oh, I didn't know that happened. Okay. So it's just very kind of random. You might be watching it and be like, what am I watching? Why am I even concerned with this? You're right. Is it Love Christina? When you say whatever I don't eat, you can box it up. Yeah, come with you. Get your kids. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not on StreamYard today. I'm putting this in the vlog. Hold on. But she did all this. I done ran him out the room. Sorry, babe. But yeah, she did all this, guys. So she was drinking some martinis. You guys need to watch this. I'm going to just share it on my community page, okay? Honestly, if you've got 30 minutes, you're getting ready to take a shower, a bath, go to sleep, whatever, just listen to it. Just listen. Like, it's not exciting, but it's like, okay. She's, you know how sometimes like, oh, he'll be drunk before we get home. Then there was like little things that give you some insight. This was a dinner conversation where probably she shouldn't have had her Instagram up. It was interesting. Any of you who like interesting little tidbits like that, well, I haven't seen it. I was just like, okay. Hearing him talk, and then I guess he's got kind of complex about his laugh a little bit. So she's like, oh, I love his laugh. And then when he laughs a lot, he starts to snort. I never really thought that people snorted like that, but I guess they do. And I don't think he was really happy about her pointing that out, much less saying it on her full Instagram. And I guess even now that, I mean, like, I don't know how many people have seen it. But let's see. There it is. Okay. Yes. And then look at my menu. Yes, this is what we're eating tonight. Okay, so they did. So yeah, I mean, she did a custom menu, which is not a big deal, but I guess maybe, I don't know if they did a prefix, like, okay, it's 150. They were at Del Frisco, so I'm not sure what, she arranged, but she did a custom menu. And like I said, it was her and her guy and the assistant. And then, of course, we know Ming and Uriah came. And, this is all the conversation leading up to when they showed up. So neck bones and cheese curds. Is that something that something that she talks about, Gwen? Hold on. Somebody said, Chrissy, you got a man for a birthday gift? Oh! Yeah. Oh, could you put it like that? Hell yeah, that's just crazy. Damn my ass, huh? Yeah. Tough. Somebody says, is that babe? Are you babe? No. I know. Ooh. Man, it blocked out. Yeah. I don't think he said yes. What you sipping? This is a house martini. Oh, cheers.
I like that hair too.
But it was, he made a lot of those, how like, like, was this before or after you made the video? Because keep in mind, so you find out in this video, they stayed at the Hyatt, and I don't know if this was either before or after shooting the video, because keep in mind, I think this would be the guy from the video that she just released. But I don't know. And then you also learn whoever this guy is, he's from Florida, and he's from South Florida. Hey, Miss Tika. Hi, Lisa. Anyone from Ohio in here? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, hello from Ohio. I know a lot of people from Ohio. But yeah, we've got people from all over in here. So welcome everyone. If you are just joining the live, don't forget to like this live, please. We have 132 people. We've only got 38 likes, which is very strange. So along with no one getting their notifications that I went live, that was also strange. So guys, if you could help me and like this live, that helps the algorithm. That helps me get through this algorithm, and YouTube share my live. So I certainly would appreciate that. Hit the like. So what you do is how you found this live chat, you just exit out and then you hit like, and then before you hit live chat back in, go to the subscribe and hit subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. And that way you can always be notified every time I go live. Other than that, yeah, just hit the thumbs up, basically. It's this. So just like on this video, I hit the thumbs up. And instead of it saying subscribe, it says subscribed. So it's got, it's subscribed, and it's set to all. Thank you, Cricket. I appreciate that. Yes, Bushwatchers, please hit the like button. I appreciate that. I got 2 notifications and I hit all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, check out Miss Official A. She always has random lives that you did not know happen. If you follow these people, but you don't really follow them, she's got the lives, she's in the place to be when it's happening, and these lives are posted. So this is interesting. There's a lot in here, and there might be some things that I missed, but it just led me to believe that whoever she's occupied with right now might be staying at the house. I mean, obviously. And I think Blama even said it the other day, so I'm not trying to just call out anyone's names, but I do, of course, watch her channel. The way he went into the refrigerator, if that was family, well, obviously family's going to go in your refrigerator like that. Some. But I got live-in boyfriend vibes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Erica. She didn't say that, but what she said in this video, like I said, she was drinking some martinis. Maybe she was 2 or 3 in, and he was drinking too, and he kept going. It was, yeah. I don't know. Those two. I mean, there was some horniness going on for each other, for lack of a better word. I mean, that's just what it sounded like to me. And she says he'll be drunk before we get home. Now, I guess they were staying in a hotel, so maybe that means home to the hotel. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So, look, the more Chrissy goes live, the more she's going to spill some beans. So that's one thing I can assure you of. When Chrissy starts going live, Chrissy spills her own tea, because Chrissy, for as strategic and as in control as she may seem, she will spill her own tea by mistake, or sometimes Sometimes on purpose. Sometimes she's coming to spill her own tea. But oftentimes there's little things that she says she messes up because she also creates storylines. So when she's creating storylines, she doesn't remember all the time, and she can't, because she's living it, and she's altering it. And unless you're going back and studying your own work, you can't remember. I mean, it's better to just stick with the truth or not say anything at all. That's what I would do. But if you're going to alter, girl, you might want to keep a journal. Like, okay, what did I say I did? Okay. So that's that. But I don't know if they live together, but she's got a friend, obviously. Yeah, we don't know if he's boo bae, no, what, but yeah, guys. So yeah, I just shared that video. Go check it out. We'll talk about it another day. Olivia and that poem. The poem was weird. I'm not sure what that even meant. I'm not sure if it meant anything or meant nothing at all. But the only thing that gave me that was kind of like a head scratcher was, girl, are you in financial trouble? Like, are you trying to start are you strapped for cash? I don't know. I mean, maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Again, none of my business because I don't pay anyone's bills here on these YouTube streets, but it was just weird. And I don't know. I felt like everybody was acting. Like Chrissy was acting yesterday. That whole CPS thing just didn't seem believable. And Olivia was acting in the car. And Jasmine, I don't know that she was acting, but because she is spiraling literally out of control, she put on a show for us. And the show was 5 hours. And, I feel, honestly, I'm going to say probably for the first time, I do feel sorry for anyone that lives in that apartment. I'm going to say it like that. I don't know her and I don't know what she's like as a parent. So I'm not going to down her for anything in terms of her parenting. There's been a lot said. But what I'm going to say is this, damn, it's just, if I could not get away with having the camera on for 5 hours in my house. I just couldn't. I couldn't. My husband would be like, turn off that camera. Or Farrah would be like, Mom, are you still live? Like, what's going on? Not to mention, I'm not going to have y'all, I love you guys, but yeah, y'all aren't going to be all around my house. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys can see it on my vlog channel, what up in here looks like to a certain degree. But 5 hours of roaming around the house, of doing laundry, cooking food, laying in the bed, sitting at my desk, paying a bill, going to pee, changing diapers, getting kids ready for bed. I mean, damn. Wow. Girl, go on OnlyFans and really make some money. I mean, not saying you have to be sexy with it, but if that's the type of access you are giving, my God. Yes, Steph. I mean, that's documentary ish, okay? That is very intrusive. And I go back to, and all of this ties into one overall statement. And I know I say this all the time too. And why are we complaining? Why are we complaining? You, and I mean all of them, and there's more people. I mean, look, Latoya, and Adam Ali, who I talked about a couple of weeks ago. It's, Latoya is trying to get on Real Housewives. And if she segues a YouTuber onto Real Housewives, I mean, okay, Latoya, we're watching. We don't know what's happening with her husband. Her husband put up a kind of a cryptic post yesterday. And someone also commented, Renee, if you're in here, regarding that. And she started vlogging again yesterday. She hadn't been vlogging in a while. and vlogging on a different channel. There's just a lot of people that like everything is up for sale, but then you get mad when people question you about it, or they see what's going on because they're listening to you talk. They're not just hearing what you're saying, but they're also listening to everything. And there's inconsistencies. I even someone sent me something today. I like, you know, one of my contributors in my DMs, and I watched a video where someone had one idea, and then now watching more of the mommies is now seeing that, maybe there's a little bit more to this story. Maybe there is a little something here that I did not see. Maybe these people aren't just picking on this person, or as I thought, maybe it's more so like, okay, there's a little bit more to this. I'm here, and you know, no one's, to me, I'm not here to pick on any one person. I watch these channels clearly, okay? I like to talk about it, you know? So, and you know, what it tells me is that there's 141 other people who like to talk about it or listen to it, whether you're subscribed, not subscribed. I know a lot of people will say, hey, Ange, a lot of people will say, well, I'm not subscribed, I don't watch them anymore. But through us, you know, it's not, I want to say like through osmosis, but through coming here, you're still kind of keeping up enough to be a little dangerous because you still know what's going on. What lip color was that? Was it this one I put on? This is called Jar of Stars, and it's MAC. It's like one of those little special ones. Jar of Stars. I just really like these because I feel like for you know, sometimes pink can, you know, can go wrong. I love pink, but sometimes I buy a pink and it's not meant for my complexion. And I've just been really lucky with these three, and I think these three have some nice tones that are really nice. So they're kind of like a darker rose, darker pink. So I can send you them. One is A Star in Your Eyes. The other one is A Star in Your Name, A Star in Your Eyes, and then this one was Jar of Stars. So yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I always like to wear something kind of pink. But yeah, it was weird. Everybody was like really playing up the theater. I don't know if like by default Olivia decided, well, I'm gonna jump back on Mamiana too, because I feel like unofficially Mamiana is back. I don't know if you guys caught that. You know, Chrissy's very strategic. Someone says in the live, hey, Chrissy, is Ming gonna be vlogging too? And instead of just saying, yeah. Well, I challenged Jasmine and Jasmine challenged Ming. So I think so. It's like, come on. So Sapphire, you're talking about the multivitamins that she uses. I think she said she uses like a one a day. But Equate multivitamin, yeah, I don't know. You know, she might like what's in the men's vitamins more than, you know, the women's vitamins. She says she likes to take a lot of B12, and that's cool because there's nothing wrong with that for heart health, things like that. I just steer clear of men's vitamins. If I need additional supplement, and this is just me, I'll just take additional of what I feel like I'm needing at that time. because I don't want to take anything that has anything that is going to kind of promote things in me like testosterone and things like that, because I think that sometimes that, you know, those kind of hormones are not good for my female energy, right? Because, you know, your girl keeps it very feminine, and I wouldn't say demure. But yeah, like I was referring to maybe 30 minutes ago about ball buster, and you know, there is a lot of male energy there, you know, with Chrissy. I think with all three of them, actually, if you think about it, these women are very A-type. In some of their personality, but definitely passive aggressive traits as well. Not necessarily going completely after what they want, but in a roundabout way. You know, I think sometimes, you know, being a little bit more straight up, you get a little bit more of what you want. But, you know, plotting and kind of stuff doesn't always get you there, or keep you there, but whatever. That's probably a whole nother live. But interesting catch on that, Sapphire. I did not catch that. But interesting nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know what the Equate Multi Men's Vitamin has in it, but yeah, I just like my husband probably wouldn't take my women's vitamin, just because I think, you know, at some, you know, some people just, you know, some people might just be like, it's just a vitamin, and that's fine. But if there's something that's more chemically driven to a woman, so now, were they canceled, or did they cancel themselves, Cheryl? Because I heard that too. That after 14 years, the Kardashians they're done. And you know what? I don't mind. And I'll tell you why. We've watched them. We watched Kim go from Paris Hilton and Ray J. We watched Kylie and Kendall grow up. We have watched all of these babies be born. We have watched them make a lot of money. And I think it's good. I think, you know what? There's nothing wrong with going out on top. And because they live their celebrity, they're not making movies, they're not doing TV shows, they're not singing songs and cutting records. They are just living their lives. Kind of like, you know, who knows what the next venture is? I mean, look at Kanye. Kanye is over there doing Sunday service every Sunday somewhere, from prisons to Atlanta to Arizona. I think they said last week when he walked on water. Oh, thanks, Ange. Welcome to the family. Thank you. Last week when he walked on water, was Joel Osteen in the house? Did I hear that correctly? So, you know, Kanye is doing some things. He's moving people with his music ministry. And maybe it just doesn't, you know, these girls are going from 20s to almost 40-year-old women. Um, Not Courtney is 40, right? Kim is close to 40 if she's not 40. And they got lots of kids, you know. Kim's got 4. Courtney 3, Chloe 1, Kylie 1, Kendall doesn't have any, Rob has 1. Yeah, there's lots of kids running around. You know, they're all young and they probably all want to, you know, keep it moving. And you know what? Go out on top. That's it. Just go out on top. I think that that's a great thing to do. I've enjoyed it. I loved keeping up with the Kardashians, but honestly, I'll be really honest. I have not been able to keep up with the Kardashians that much because I've been producing my own reality show, basically. You know what I mean? Like last year I vlogged every day for 365 days on my Francoise Vlogs channel, you know, and then this January, I started this channel. So I've got 2 channels that I'm working on. You know what I mean? So I just haven't had a lot of time to really get into a lot of the shows that I used to watch as much, but I definitely keep up with them. I keep up with, with the news and what they have going on. But yeah, it's kind of sad, but this isn't the last that we're going to hear from them. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be too far gone. Miss Doll, look, this is what I'm going to say about doing a vlog every day for a year. It was really hard. It was really hard. And then getting people to watch, starting with nothing and turning it into, into something. But what I can tell you is this: if it's only reason why I didn't do it just because I wanted to do it, I did it, one, because I wanted the memories. And number two, I wanted to give myself a fair shot at being able to like sit in the chair and do something like this, because I couldn't have done this had I not done that. And the reason why is because I needed the training. I needed to get comfortable in front of the camera. I needed to build an audience. Could I have done it probably in reverse and maybe been a little bit more successful? Probably, because the thing with vlogs is people don't know you. They don't really care, right? People who know you want to get to know you. So then maybe they're going to want to get to know you more. So they're going to go over to the vlog channel. I kind of did it in reverse, but in any case, that was my path. And that's what I did. I don't vlog as much anymore. This channel keeps me a little busier, but I do put out a vlog every single week. I do put out like a style video where I'm doing hauls and things like that on my other channel. Sometimes I talk makeup here because you guys ask me. But I did an unboxing of like my pattern beauty stuff, the Tracy Ellis Ross stuff, and I'm going to talk about it over there on my other channel. But yeah, it's, you got to just, if you ever want to talk YouTube, anyone who's watching me right now, and you want to figure out a strategy, this is what I like doing, and I want to have a channel. I want to do something. I want to, do a little talk show like what you're doing, or I want to vlog, or I want to do this or that, hit me up and I'll be happy to talk to you. I do coach and I do charge. However, I will talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, we can have a conversation, and if I can give you any advice, or any suggestions, or you have a question for me, I'm happy to answer. Because this community, there were people out here who helped me that maybe didn't even realize they helped me, right? So I don't have a problem with doing that. And if you want to get some coaching, certainly we can talk about that too, but I'm always open for an email or a question or something like that. But yeah, YouTube is a very rewarding experience, and it really helps you grow. It helps you grow in many, many different ways. If you are not a public speaker, if you are not a writer, if you are not a photographer, videographer, I mean, you have to pick up so many skills. You have to pick up sales. You have to pick up marketing. You have to pick up you have to get some style. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of different things to have a YouTube channel, and because as you grow, and you want to be successful with it, there's just things that, you may already have a style, but then you may like, okay, well, but maybe I don't fix my hair all the time, or maybe I don't do this, or I don't do that, and because keep in mind, people are going to highlight some of the things that you're kind of like, ooh, why would they even mention that? Well, people just do, and that's okay. Okay, Miss Doll, no problem. So yeah, I do, that girl T is mentioning, I do, I've recently started doing like some editing videos on different like quick apps that you can use to edit video and quickly put up a vlog, that you don't have to have Final Cut Pro. You don't have to, you can use a app on your iPhone. And one thing I will tell you, I'm going to just say this: probably 75%, maybe about 75%, especially this year of 2020, I would say probably 80% of what you see was filmed with my iPhone. And it's got 11 Max. And I do have better cameras, but it's just so convenient. And I edit a lot with my phone. I rarely use my iMovie on my Mac. You know, I'm on my Mac right now, but as far as for editing and things like that, I mean, I down and dirty do it right on my phone because I'm just like, zzz. And you know, as a mom and I'm trying to cook dinner and do a lot of things, my computer just stays at my desk. I am editing on my phone. I am editing on the fly. I am editing on my iPad. I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to get it out. You know what I mean? Because I always remember there's a guy I watch, Brian G. Johnson. He always says it's better to have a good quality video, good quality content, a good quality content video that may not be the best filmed rather than a excellent, cinematic beauty and crap content, right? So, don't worry so much about like the cameras and your equipment and all that stuff. Just start and start with what you got. And as you develop your skill, you'll start to pick up more and do more. And, so, but yeah. But this is fun to me. This is really fun. And this has helped me through Corona because honestly, had I not had YouTube, that's a really great question to kind of think about. Had I not had YouTube through the last 6 months, I honestly don't know what I would have been doing. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Doll. No problem. And you're welcome. The life you live may not be your own. And like I said, I'm not here to pick on any of these ladies. They may feel picked on. And you know what? The other day, I realized, someone tagged me in a video and I wasn't sure what I was getting ready to go see. And like I said, in my addressing the comments, I normally don't click on links because I don't know what I'm getting ready to go see. And I don't need to see everything, right? But I took a chance. I said, let me go click and whatever. So anyway, I was kind of like, oh, what's this person going to say? Ended up saying something really nice and I appreciated it. And it's not just because they said something nice. I appreciate someone feeling and getting something motivational out of what I'm talking about. I watch these channels. In my way, I support many channels on YouTube. And as a reactor, it's not, I don't react to belittle. I react or do commentary to really promote the things that I actually like. Are we discussing someone's private life? Well, they've displayed it. So we're talking about it just because it's out there. And you guys can talk about this if you want. You know what I mean? And when I put out a vlog, I guess you can talk about that too. So there's things that get highlighted. People say when you go on a reality show, it's going to either highlight the really, really good or it's going to highlight the really, really bad. So if you are someone who's open, you have to be open to critique because for some people, like we see with Jasmine is not, my best advice to her as not being her friend, but somebody who's out here on the YouTube streets who shares a birthday with you is this: don't watch it. If you are not sure if something is positive and you can only bear to hear the positive stuff about you, don't watch. Don't watch. And the 5 hours, I'm gonna kind of end with this. When she complained the other day about missing valuable editing time, but you sat on live for 5 hours where you could have probably filmed 1,000,001 videos. Oh, I love those emojis. And I cannot imagine. I would have had all the kids in bed with me. Like we would just had to pile in my room. Because after you talk to 5 hours on the computer, that's a lot. That's a lot. And for someone who says she doesn't have enough time in the day to be live for all of those hours and then to be losing it and talking to your kids the way that she did, I mean, my God, that was not a good look. And if that lady wasn't from the neighborhood theater and she really is like a for real deal, I don't know what you call them, social worker or whatever she is, investigator, girl, I would be concerned. I would have that shit off like today. But, you know, I don't run your channel. You do what you want to do. But I'll tell you what, the parts that I saw, I was like, girl, mm-mm. And to get on here and accuse people, like when Chrissy said, you people just want to tear my family apart. Maybe there are people that do. I don't know. But when you go on here and your shit from the last 30 days or from the last 30 minutes, my God, why are you doing that? Why? Why? Last point. Someone said, some of you older women, you know, yeah, because we don't have internet. There wasn't internet around when, so okay, but there were cell phones, okay. But let me tell you something. I don't care if I was on Bourbon Street today. I don't care what I was doing 25 years ago or 30 years ago. I tell you what, I don't care if I did it tomorrow, like how Tony Braxton was like, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done more, whatever. I was smart enough then, and I am smart enough now to not have a whole bunch of pictures circulating around with them, right? So, or a tell-all. You know what I'm saying? Like, my God, like, if you don't, there's plenty of channels. Now, you can talk all you want about these fake YouTubers who all they do is go around and make you think that everything's all happy. Yeah, Raven Elise, you know, Raven's had her ratchet moments, right? But I think Raven made a concerted effort. She's been deliberate with her mother, who's now her momager. And also she has the same manager as Jay LaCorion, or one of the same managers. I don't know who all's on her team, but I know that those two, right? Her channel is very clean. Whatever she's doing behind the scenes is what she's doing, and it is not on that channel, period. It is very like, I'm trying to get to 10 million. I'm trying to make $1 million. It's just not there anymore. It's not there. You know, what, maybe, you know, it's TV, it's entertainment. People who are tuning in to Latoya, you know, Forever Latoya, aren't necessarily, yeah, okay, her and her husband split up. Maybe not. She's beautiful. They have a beautiful home. They have beautiful children. Tasha talked about Keisha Anderson the other day. There's plenty of people that are, you know, bad stuff is going to happen, but that's not the direction of your channel. You know what I'm saying? And the one common thread with a lot of these people, yeah, they might be phony, but yeah, a lot of them are sitting at 1 million. Okay. So I'm just going to close on that. Right. You want to be so real and you want to sell it all. The people who are at the top, yeah, they're not doing all that. Patricia Bright with almost 4 million subscribers. Jackie Ina, yeah, they're not putting it all out there like that. Okay. If you need an outlet, okay, we're watching. And, you know, and if there's some tea, you know, I'll be talking, I'll be coming on here. But I would suggest buying a journal. Buy a journal and write it down, or turn your camera on and put it in Dropbox, edit it and everything. And you can watch it and show it to your kids at a later date. Hi, Shonda P. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Does anybody agree with me? If you agree and have not liked this live, go ahead and like this live, please. But I mean, come on. So when I hear that argument about, and Black women are tearing other Black women down, or women need to be empowering other women, empower yourself. Yes. I mean, I'm here to empower women. I am. My walk is of empowerment. Okay. And I'm here to empower. I am walking as an empowered woman. However, I'm not a saint. I'm not a nun. I'm not a social worker. I'm not a fireman, and I'm also not a police officer. Okay. I am not out here doing the public works. Okay. So that being said, you're putting it out here. We watch YouTube and we're going to be talking about it. Okay. So that's that on that. That's all I got to say. I mean, honestly, that whole argument always gets on my nerves, but you know, I'm not here to tear anybody down. We're just talking about what you're doing. And that's that at the end of the day, that's what reaction channels are about. Right. So good chat, guys. I'm glad we had a chance to talk about it. Friday, I'm trying to put together something special. It's going to be my birthday eve on September 11th. And we've got many birthdays. I had a couple of people email me today, and I don't have everyone written down. So I apologize. Hold on one second. I don't know. Oops. Wait. Hey, what's going on? You know I'm live. Huh? Yes. Hold on a second. See, hold on. This is what happens when I go. Tasha, yes, I'm still live. Which means no, you're not in my live. Huh? Are you saying you didn't get your notification along with everybody else?
No, ma'am. I was listening, but you know I'm busy, so I put it on pause and came back, and I was like, "Damn, is she still live?"
Girl, don't even go there with me. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. You call Jasmine with that ish, okay? She was live for 4 hours, okay? Don't. Girl,
where was she?
Girl, yes, over 4 hours, girl.
Today?
Girl, it was like an operetta, okay? You would have thought no, it was yesterday. We went to the store. We did everything. Okay, I was like, is she still live? Now that was alive. Okay.
Well, it's not like sis need an hour so she can get monetized. What was she on here for 4 hours? Okay, sis.
She needs a friend.
All right, let's go listen to your business.
Okay, I'll call you back in a minute.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Tasha, you didn't say hi to everybody, but y'all talked to her earlier. Guys, I'm looking. Okay, I just heard my husband pull in. Guys, let me tell you something. And this is on the feminine tip. If your boyfriend, your husband, you're home, you've been home all day, your man's about to walk in the door, your woman, whomever, like however you love, you live, okay? What I'm saying is this. You've been home all day, get fresh. Get out them pajamas, get out that loungewear, put on a cute outfit, get the hair back, be cute. Don't look the way he left you, okay? That's all I'm saying. And you guys, oh, Francoise, you're so old school. That's okay. Ask T Loving and Living Life if my advice helped her, okay? So if your boo thang, hubby, wifey, whoever is on their way home and you have not dressed yet, this is your alarm. Go jump in that shower, get fresh, look cute. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way, especially if you hadn't cleaned the kitchen, you left some dishes, all that kind of stuff, okay? Friday is going to be kind of like a pre-birthday show. We'll definitely do call-in. I'll be on StreamYard. And then Saturday, we're going to do something special too, okay? So I just saw an alert. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you, everyone who joined. If any of you are not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I would really appreciate your support. You know, I am trying to get to 3,000. And if you help me get there, I would certainly appreciate it. Also, what else? Like this live. And if you have the ability to share it, go ahead and share it. Share it on your social media. It's much appreciated. Okay. I'll see you guys on Friday. And then I don't have a time yet for Saturday, but it'll probably be like in the morning because I may also be live Saturday night because something else special will be happening on Saturday night. And for those of you who don't know, I'm turning 50 on Saturday. It's my 50th birthday. So that's what's happening on Friday. So we're going to have like a little pre-birthday party. The festivities have started. So that's what's going on. Guys, thank you so much for joining and listening to me today. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate all of you, you know, allowing me to do this with you guys for, you know, for this time. So take care. Bye. See you later.